All right, Hari Bol, my dear children, welcome to today's class. And now, as usual, we'll start with our chanting. Okay, why do we chant before the class? Because when we chant, we call out to Krishna, 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 right? And when we call out to Krishna, he will give us the intelligence to understand what is happening in the class. So children, that is true not only for these classes, but that is true for any kind of class that you do in your school or in your hobby classes or anything else. Okay, children? So it is very, very important that you chant Krishna's name. Now exams are coming up, isn't it, children? So before exams, before writing your paper also, in the morning or when you see the paper in front of you, my mother would always say that when the paper comes in front of you, you say the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra once, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And we request Krishna, please help us remember whatever we have studied. Isn't it? Sometimes it happens, right? We study so much, but when we see the paper, we forget everything. Hota hai, right? Right, children? Yes. Yes. Akhya is saying yes. Nagaskanda is also saying yes. All of you switch on your videos. I want to see your beautiful faces. Come on, Shrishti, Delisha, Chaitanya, Prisha, Harini, Gaurangi. All of you, switch on your videos. Yes, thank you, Adya, everyone. Yes. Again, switch it on. Yes. All right. So let's start chanting. Okay, chanting is very important. Every day intelligence Krishna gives you when you chant. Okay, so let us chant. All right. I'm going to share my video with all of you and we will chant together. Do you have your chanting beads, children? If not, quickly run, go, get. We're going to play a very interesting game at the end of the class, okay? All right. Who would like to say the Panchata Mantra? Who doesn't get a chance? Yojit and Lasya? Yes. Are you new to this class? Yojit and Lasya? No, you all are there. Yes. Okay. Everyone, please repeat after Yojit and Lasya.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
1 minute. Sorry. 1 second, Yojit. So we chant the Panchatattva mantra on this main moti, the big moti. Okay, so hold it like this. Point your finger up like this because this is the finger we say, oh, you are like this. Oh, you are like that. So we don't use this finger. Okay, so hold it between the thumb and the middle finger. If you have a chanting bag, you put your hand and you take out this thing, pointing finger like this. Index finger. Yes. Thank you, Yojit. Okay, let's start.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Prabhu Nityananda.
Prabhu Nityananda.
Shri Advaita Gadadhara.
Shri Advaita Gadadhara.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhatta Vrinda.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, thank you. Please mute yourself. Everyone, please chant attentively as if Krishna is standing in front of you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram.
All of you have to chant for 108 times. You see this number? We have reached 70. You have to chant 108 times. Okay, keep chanting.
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Okay, Panchata Mantra. Anshika, would you like to say? Panchata Mantra? Yes. Everyone, please repeat after Anshika.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Wonderful. Thank you, my dear children, for
Mataji,
chanting. I'll take your questions later, Anshika. Yes, so a wonderful chanting. I was seeing new joinees also today. You know, Akhya joined us in the last to last class. Yes, Akhya? Yes, we haven't welcomed Akhya. Who else is a newcomer? Who else is a newcomer, children? Please raise your hands. Everyone else, please lower down your hands. Kyra is also a newcomer. Okay. So, children, who else is a newcomer? Okay, Radhe. Okay, Radhe. Haribol. Such a cute name. Okay, so let us welcome Akhya and Kyra to our ISKCON Children's group by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra once. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wonderful. So, children, today, see, I have taken this topic earlier. I have told you about the 3 types of Vishnus, but I'm going to tell you again about these 3 Vishnus. And because I have to tell you another story of a Brahmin, of children, of Gurukul children. Okay, so now I'm going to start my story, and this is what I will do. I will share my screen with you all so that you can view the presentation. Presentation is sent to me by Sonia Mataji. She's a senior Vaishnava of ISKCON Whitefield. She resides in Kaduguri. Okay, and let us now go. We will invite Mataji sometimes to also, tell us something about Krishna. So, are you able to see this, children? Yes? Show me a thumbs up. All right. So, now, originally, when there was nothing anywhere in the universe, who existed? Lord Krishna existed. Okay? And Lord Krishna, right? Who was the first expansion of Lord Krishna? 1 second, children, 1 second. Okay, so who was the first expansion from Krishna? Came in Lord Balaram. So Lord Balaram, children, as you can see on the screens, is the first expansion of Lord Krishna. And he is known by different names: Sankarshana, Lakshman, Nityanand Prabhu. And why does he appear? He appears to help Krishna perform Leelas. Imagine if there was no Balaram, what Leela would Krishna play, right? If there were no cowherd boys, if there was no Srimati Radharani. So Srimati Radharani is the pleasure-giving potency of Lord Krishna. Now, what does that mean? So once Krishna, like in last class, we discussed on Radha Ashtami also, that Krishna has the desire to play Rasa Leela. From the left side of his body, from dust came out, and from that dust, Srimati Radharani appeared in Goloka. And we also discussed the story of Radharani appearing as the daughter of Vrishabhanu and Kirti Damaya. Right? King Vrishabhanu and Kirtida. I hope all of you remember that. So now the first original personality of Godhead who always existed, will exist, even when this, when we say कि प्रलय आ जाएगा, that time also Krishna will exist. And Krishna is existing from time immemorial. We don't know when. Okay. So now carefully see this, children. Lord Krishna, from Lord Krishna comes Lord Balaram. From Lord Balaram, he divides into 4 expansions, okay, which is Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Anirudh. Try to memorize this. These are the basics of creation. These are the basics of Krishna consciousness, children. Very, very carefully see this. I will also send this PPT across, okay? So Lord Krishna, and I want you to nicely memorize this because I'm going to prepare an exam paper, like it will be a multiple choice question paper, okay? Don't worry. And I will also give you all certificates, so we are going to do that soon. So now, Lord Krishna, Lord Balaram, then Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Anirudh. Now again from this Sankarshan comes the same quadruple. Quadruple means these 4. Triplet means 3, quadruple means 4. So from Sankarshana comes Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Anirudh. Now again from this Sankarshan comes 3 types of Vishnus. Did you know there are 3 types of Vishnus? First Vishnu is Mahavishnu. Second is Garbhodakshay Vishnu. Third is Shirodakshay Vishnu. Right? Now from Shirodakshay Vishnu comes the Dasha Avatar and many more like Vyasdev, Narad Muni, Kapil Muni, Rishabh Muni, and the 3 Guna avatars, which is Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, or Shivji. Right? Lord Brahma, Vishnu, and Shivji. They come from Shirodakshay. So now let us see what happens. Now Lord Brahma is known as Adi Guru. Okay. Now Lord Balaram is known as the Adi Guru because he teaches us how to pray to Krishna. He comes in the form of Lakshmana, and Lakshman served Lord Ram, and he told us, how we should serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then he came down as Balaram, and he helped Krishna in his Leelas, and also he told us, yes, we must, and also he used to help Krishna perform his Leelas so that these Leelas, when we remember, we feel happy and we become devotees of Lord Krishna. Then he came as Lord Nityanand Prabhu to assist Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha and Krishna in one form, and Nityanand Prabhu was Balaram. So Balaram came down as Nityanand Mahaprabhu, and at that time also he helped in the preaching mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right now, so he expands himself into Mahashankarshan, and from there the 3 Vishnus come. And Lord Balaram is also called Shesha, Ananta Shesha. Right? Why? Because he is the snake on which Lord Vishnu is lying down. So he's serving Lord Vishnu, and with his hundreds of hoods, he is narrating the katha or the pastimes of Krishna. And children, from each mouth, there is different katha that Ananta Shesha recites. Not like when I am saying one katha, and all of you in your respective homes on the Zoom platform will hear one katha only, right? You will not, it's not that Advika will hear something or Deepika will hear something, Akhya will hear something. No, all of you are listening to the same katha that I will be speaking. But Ananta Shesha, from his different hoods or mouths, the snake, which Balaram forms, does this seva also. So he recites different pastimes of the Lord and qualities of the Lord. Okay, and how many qualities of the Lord are there? It is said that as many particles of sand are there on the beach, on the sand or the seashore, those many qualities are there of Krishna. So Ananta Shesha is still continuously reciting the qualities of Lord Krishna. And of course, it's not going to get over, right? Because we cannot, they are uncountable, innumerable, right? We cannot count the qualities with the particles of sand on the seashore for many lifetimes also, right? So whatever we can hear in these classes and whatever I can narrate to all of you children, we'll just concentrate on that, right? Now, first is Karanodakshay Vishnu or Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu, he lies down on an ocean of milk. Okay. and sorry, not on the ocean of milk, on the ocean of his own sweat. Okay, he sweats, and with that sweat, there is an ocean which is formed. Okay, and from his pores, there are again innumerable pores in our body, right, children? From his innumerable pores, when he breathes out, there are universes coming out. See, as you can see in the picture. So he's the Karan of the universes emanating, right? And then this is his work. This is the work of Karanodakshaya Vishnu. Next comes the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Now, in each, from each pore becomes a universe, And in each of this universe, the Garbhodakshaya, the second type of Vishnu, the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu enters, right? In each of this universe, he takes care of each universe. And as you see from the navel of the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, there is a stem of lotus which comes out. On that lotus, Lord Brahma is situated. Okay, this is the second type of Vishnu. And the third type of Vishnu is the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. Now, in each of this universe, there are living entities. Some are animals, some are birds, some are human beings, some are trees, some are plants, some are creepers, some are insects, fishes, flies, etc., etc. So many. There are 84 lakh species, children. How many? 84 lakh types of species. In humans itself, there is 4,000 types of humans. Okay, so in each of these living entities, whether they are stationary like a tree, okay, tree is also a living entity, but it does not move, or they are moving like the birds, animals, insects, reptiles, humans, right? They are moving. All of them are living entities. In each of these living entities, there is Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. So even in a tree, there is Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, right? So these are the three types of Vishnus, right? Now, children, and also something is mentioned in that Devatas pray to this form of Vishnu, like Ganesha, Durga Maya, Ganesha, and other, demigods, Indra, Charna, Varuna, right? Saraswati Maya, Lakshmi Devi, they all pray to this form of Vishnu whenever they have a problem. And thus, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu expands himself into various incarnations, like the Vamana avatar, Narasimha Deva avatar, right? The Kalki avatar of Krishna, which is going to come. So, children, one thing should be clear, that Krishna is not an incarnation of Vishnu. No, Vishnu is an expansion of Krishna, and from the third type of Vishnu, which is the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, come all these incarnations or the Dasha avatars, which we see, right? So Vamana avatar, as I mentioned, Narasimha Deva avatar, right? Parshurama avatar, all these avatars, they come from the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, right? And one more avatar of Krishna is going to come at the end of Kali Yuga, which is Kalki. And Bhagavatam has all this written. It's not out of nowhere. It's not mythology. First of all, children, we should not use this word mythology. This is not mythology. This is fact. These are real-time facts that, our scriptures have written, and it is passed on from Guru Parampara. Evam parampara praptim, right? So from the parampara, it comes down. Means my guru heard it from his guru heard from his guru, and so on. Okay, and that's how it comes to me and to you all, right? Okay, children. So now one important point here is, children, I want to tell you about this point, which I want to emphasize. Now, okay, let me make you understand this point through another story. Okay, so I'm now going to go to another story which I have prepared. So this, you see, this is Karanodakshaya Vishnu, right? So now, who is the source? Of course, the initial source is Krishna. See, from Krishna, everyone comes, right? Now, Lord Krishna is expanding into so many forms here. These are his expansions. But tell me, children, is Lord Krishna getting smaller? Or is Lord Krishna getting lesser? Is he reducing in size? Or is his importance or power or his control over the universe getting any lesser? No, right? He remains the supreme personality of Godhead always. Okay? Even if so many Vishnus, and from these Vishnus, so many universes are coming out, still Lord Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. He doesn't reduce. For example, if you take an apple, okay, children, and you cut an apple and you have half of it, half of the apple. So now only half more apple is remaining, right? There isn't, you cannot say that after taking out half from the apple also the apple will be full. No, right? This is true for material things. But for Krishna, who is the supreme personality of Godhead, and that is one of the definitions of the supreme personality of Godhead, that he never reduces, his power never reduces. I will teach you the shloka also pertaining to this particular quality of Krishna. But first I'm going to sorry. Okay, but first I am going to share this wonderful story with you, which will make it more clear for you that, how Krishna is complete even if he keeps giving. Okay, even if he expands and, he kind of, so many expansions come out from him, he is still complete. Okay. Now, this is a wonderful story. This is Prabhupada's story. Prabhupada, who is the founder Acharya of ISKCON, he loves children. He loved children. So he used to time and again, he used to, recite these, narrate these short stories. Now, let me share my screen. This is called Deena Bandhu. Okay, Deena Bandhu Dada. Okay, one second. Oh, can you see my screen, children? Yeah, can you see Deena Bandhu Dada on the screen? Okay, nice name, right? Okay, so this is a story about Deena Bandhu Dada. Now, once upon a time, okay, this is a story from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, teachings of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Now, children, once long back ago, now children used to study in Gurukul. Now there are schools, but earlier there used to be Gurukuls, where children at the age of 7 or maybe 8 their parents used to send them to Gurukul, and these children used to live under the protection of a guru. And they all of them used to live like a family, and hence it is called Guru Ka Kul. Kul means family and under the shelter of a guru. And who is a guru? Gu means darkness. Ru means remover. One who removes darkness and gives us knowledge is a guru. Okay, so okay. So now, Gurukul children this was a Gurukul, a very simple Gurukul. There were only huts made up of straws and dried grass, and the children would come to Gurukul, learn, and the teacher was not, on earlier times, teacher would not get any salary, but whatever the students would bring as alms, like somebody would bring rice, somebody would bring 1 kg dal, okay, somebody would bring clothes, like that the guru would survive and his family would also survive. So this, whatever the parents gave the children. Am I audible, children? Am I audible? Yeah? Am I audible? Yes, Anshika, am I audible? Yeah, okay. Okay. So whatever the children would bring from their parents or by begging, actually this is not the begging on the roads. This begging was required because this was for Guru Dakshina. So children would go house to house and say, Bhikshan Dehi Maya, Bhikshan Dehi. So some mothers would give, rice and whatever they would give the Guru. So this was the system. Okay. Now, there was one poor boy who was a student in a Gurukul. Now, the Guru had a father who died some time back. Okay. And the Guru's father's death anniversary had to be celebrated, because he's showing the photo of his father. Guru is showing the photo of his father. And of course, we do this Shraddha ceremony in our houses also, right? So Guru wanted to do this. So Guru asked the children, what will you bring me for contribution? So the Brahmanas were teachers who would never charge for Vedic education. They would never charge. So the children, one by one, somebody said, okay, I will give cloths, sir. And one poor student spoke, I cannot say anything without asking my mother. So this child was very, very poor. So earlier, everybody had the right to study, whether or get education, whether they were poor, not poor, because the gurus were very merciful, right? So now this little boy said, I cannot get anything without asking my mother. So the Guru said, all right, you ask your mother and tell me tomorrow. So he went to his mother and said, Mother, all my class friends have promised the teacher various contributions. What shall I promise? So the mother heard this little child, and she was a great devotee of Lord Krishna. Even if she was poor, she said, my dear son, we are so poor. We cannot give anything. But God is Deena Bandhu, the friend of the poor. If he gives you something, then you can promise to give something back to your teacher. So see, mother said very simple words that God is Deena Bandhu. Deena means poor. And poor means children doesn't only mean that poor by money, when they don't have money. Poor means one who is very humble. One who's a very humble servant of Krishna is also called like Deena. Okay, so Krishna loves humble people. Okay, so he Bandhu means friend. So this is what his mother said. Now, so the little child said, Deena Bandhu, where is he, mother? Where is Deena Bandhu? So what did the mother say? Mother said, well, I understand he is in the forest. So she was a very simple lady. She was living in a small hut. So she did not know where is Deena Bandhu Krishna. She said that, okay, he lives in the forest. So this little child, he goes and he looks for Deena Bandhu. He says, Deena Bandhu, brother, Deena Bandhu, brother, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? This is what this little child would speak, and he was shouting and he was roaming around the entire forest. And then guess what? Lord Krishna appeared. Lord Krishna Balarama ki jai. So Lord Krishna appeared. Lord Krishna said, why are you calling me? What happened? Tell me, what is the matter? So this little child was so astonished to see Krishna, and he said, what should I promise? So, what does it mean? What did this little child say? What should I promise? See, he just said this small sentence. What should I promise? And Krishna understood. He understood what his little devotee wants. He didn't even tell him the whole story that I have a teacher, I have to give something. Oh, Krishna, what should I give? Can you give me something? Nothing. Krishna is residing in our hearts as Paramatma, right? Isn't it? Krishna is residing as Paramatma in our heart. He knows everything. Okay? He knows everything. So what did he say? So he simply said, what should I promise? And Krishna said, you promise that you will supply yogurt. Okay, so Krishna said, okay, you supply yogurt. So the boy was so happy. He was jumping like a small boy. You know how small children are, like you all, some of your big children, some of your small children. So you know how you all, when your parents agree to take you somewhere for a yatra, or when parents agree to buy you a new dress or something that you have asked for, you're so happy, right? You say, yeah, yippee! So this boy was very happy because he met our Supreme Father, who is the father of all of us, Krishna. Okay? Aham bija pradapita. Okay? So now, my Deena Bandhu brother will supply yogurt. Okay, so this little boy went to his guru next day and he said, my Deena Bandhu brother will supply yogurt. So the guru was very happy. He said, oh, that's very nice, my little boy. Okay. So on the day of the ceremony, he went to the forest and called out once again, Deena Bandhu brother, Deena Bandhu brother, where are you? And there Krishna appeared, and Krishna gave him a small pot of yogurt. Okay, you see this? Such a cute little pot. Imagine Krishna is coming and giving yogurt in your hands. Oh, what would you do? First of all, would you take the yogurt or look at the yogurt or just look at the beautiful face of Krishna? Oh, I don't know what I would do. So, children, then Krishna gave this pot of yogurt to the little boy. So now this boy went to his guru and in Gurukul, and he handed over this pot to his guru. He said, this is my contribution. My Deena Bandhu brother has given. So you please take, Gurudev. So this is what he said. So the Gurudev looked at the pot and he said, what? So many hundreds and thousands of people will be given foodstuffs, and you are giving this much yogurt only? So yeah, of course, it was a small pot of yogurt. And remember how in Janmashtami, we had so many bhogas for the Lord in small, small pots. But there were 1700 to 1800 bhogas that we offered to the Lord. Isn't it amazing? So, but this guru did not know the reality behind this small yogurt pot. So let's see what happened next. So in anger, the guru, he just kept this pot of yogurt on a platform, on a mittika platform. Like there used to be under the tree, they would form mittika platform, and then they would then what happened? Of course, he kept it on the edge, so it spilled. It spilled. So what happened? The guru came after some time and he picked up the yogurt pot. And when he picked up the yogurt pot, he dropped it. He started, pouring the yogurt out, because thinking that, oh, it has dropped and it is kind of contaminated. There would be mud inside it, or insects would have gone inside it. So he started pouring it. He started pouring it under a tree, right? Now he was surprised to see something. What was it, children? He saw that even if he was pouring the pot, the yogurt from the pot was not getting empty. The pot was not getting empty at all. And this he performed many times, several times. And then at last he understood, this is not ordinary yogurt. This is spiritual. Okay. Similarly, children, our Krishna is not ordinary. He's not like any other demigod, Devi, Devta, or any other, incarnation also, or expansion. Krishna is one. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam. Even though Krishna is spread throughout many bodies as Paramatma, like how we saw in that earlier presentation, from Krishna, all the expansions come, Balram, Radharani, then all the Vasudeva, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, and Sankarshan, right? And all the Mahavishnu, Shirodaksha Vishnu, Karanadaksha Vishnu, then Lord Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh again. He is still complete and whole Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? So this was a story to explain that our Krishna is not ordinary. He is the supreme spiritual being, and we all are part and parcels of Krishna. And the shloka that one can, kind of, 1 second, huh? And the shloka, sorry. And the shloka that one can you see my screen? Can you see the shloka on the screen? Isho invocation. Can you see Om Purnamada Purnamidam? Children? Yeah? Do you see Bhakti Vedanta Veda base? Do you see Bhakti Vedanta Veda base? Okay, let me share it again with you. 1 second. I'll share it once again. No. Okay. So children, this is the shloka. From today's class, what have we learned? We have learned that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Now, this is the shloka, and even after being present as Paramatma and all pervading Paramatma everywhere, this Bhagavan, Krishna, does not reduce in size or power or opulence or anything. Okay. Now, the shloka here, many of you would be knowing, many of you don't know it. So, please repeat after me. Om Purnamada. Repeat. Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. Wonderful. Now, I want you all to raise your hands, all those who want to recite this. Okay, Vivan wants to do it first. Okay, Vivan, unmute yourself. Everyone, please repeat after Vivan. Yes, Vivan, first line. No, Om Purnamada. Repeat. Purnamidam. Repeat, Vivan. All of you repeat after me. Come on, all of you repeat after me. Vivan, you repeat loudly. Om Purnamada. Purnamidam. Purnat Purnamudachyate. Okay, Vivan, there's some problem with your mic, beta. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Okay. Okay, who wants to repeat after me? Anshika. Okay, Anshika, go ahead. Okay, repeat after me, please. Om Purnamada.
Mataji, actually, I know this.
Wonderful. Then you say and we all will repeat after you. Come on.
Okay, Mata. Om Purnamada.
Om Purnamada.
Purnamidam.
Purnamidam.
Purnata Purnamudachyate.
Purnat Purnamudachyate.
Purnasya.
Purnasya.
Purnamadaya.
Purnamadaya.
Purnameva vashishyate.
Purnameva vashishyate. Wonderful.
Mataji.
Yes.
So I know it before.
Very good. Wonderful. Now, Daksh, do you want to repeat?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, let's start. Om Purnamada.
Om Purnamada.
Purnamidam.
Purnamidam.
Purnat Purnamudachyate.
Purnat Purnamudachyate.
Purnasya Purnamadaya.
Purnasya Purnamadaya.
Purnameva vashishyate.
Purnam eva vashishyate.
Wonderful, wonderful. Akhya, would you like to repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Om Purnamada.
Om Purnamada.
Purnamidam.
Purnamidam.
Purnat Purnamudachyate.
Purnat Purnamudachyate.
Purnasya Purnamadaya.
Purnasya Purnam Adaya.
Purnameva vashishyate.
Purnam Vedana Shishyate.
Wonderful. Chaitanya, unmute yourself. And next, Radhe wants to say. Radhe can be ready. Radhe is left or what? Okay. Yes. Advik can say next, okay? And Advik is going to sing a wonderful bhajan quickly. Yeah? All of you have to dance. He plays the mridangam very nicely. Okay. So yes, come on. Who was going to say?
Mataji, I was going to say.
What's your name?
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya. Sorry. Okay. Come on, Chaitanya.
Okay. Om Purnamada.
Om Purnamada.
Purnamidam.
Purnamidam.
Purnat Purnam Udachyate.
Purnat Purnamudachyate.
Purnasya Purnam Adaya.
Purnasya Purnamadaya.
Purnam Eva Shishyate.
Purnameva vashishyate. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Now, okay, sorry. Okay. Now, children, I want you to, somebody can read this translation. Nagaskanda, can you read this translation?
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
The personality of God is perfect and complete, and because He is completely perfect, all the emanations from Him, such as phenomenal word, are perfectly occupied as
Equipped
as complete wholes.
Wonderful. Okay. Now, someone else read the next part. Jalisha.
Mataji, where should I start from?
Yeah, whatever is produced.
Whatever is produced of the complete whole is also complete in itself. Because he is the complete whole, even though so many complete units emanate from him, he remains the complete balance.
Wonderful. So, even there are so many emanations coming out from Krishna, he still remains the complete whole. Unlike the apple that we cut into pieces, we have that apple, still the apple will never remain whole, right? But Krishna remains whole even if many things emanate from him. That's the simple part that we can explain. Okay, now I'm going to find out very talented children from our group. Now we have one talented boy here, Advik. Yes, Advik. आप जय राधा माधव गाओगे?
माता जी मैं बजा लेता
आप बजाओगे?
माता जी
Where is
वैसे बजाते बजाते गाता नहीं जाता
अच्छा, गाया नहीं जाता. तो आपकी मम्मा है?
अभी मम्मी अभी वो काम कर रही है वो मतलब अभी वो
अच्छा
माता जी वो
अच्छा ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, छोटे के साथ होंगी, है ना? ओके फाइन. सो मैं गाऊंगी और आप बजाओगे? हाँ, who wants to sing Jai Radha Madhava? Anybody knows Jai Radha Madhava? Anybody wants to sing Jai Radha Madhava? Delisha, would you like to try? Yeah, who wants to sing Jai Radha Madhava, children? Gaurangi. Okay. Yes. Okay, Gaurangi, start. Are you there? Gaurangi, are you there? Did I unmute you? I don't see you. Oh, so many hands raised, huh? Oh, Gaurangi has disappeared. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. Okay, Deepika is also here. Deepika, would you like to sing Jai Radha Madhava? Where are you? Come on, children. Who would like to sing Jai Radha Madhava? I am seeing some names, but they're disappearing. Okay, Adya. Okay. Oh, Deepika is here back. Yes, Deepika, please sing.
Mataji, Jyotika would like to sing.
Oh, Jyotika would like to sing. Okay, fine. Okay, now Jyotika will sing, children, and Advik will play the mridangam. Okay, please concentrate, and I will send the shloka. By next Sunday, we should be ekdam pakka with the shloka. Okay, right? Show me a thumbs up. Yes, children. Yes, amazing. Okay, now 1 second. So now I am going to, Deepika is there. Yes. One second, children. 1 second. Sorry. Where is Deepika, Jyotika? Yes. Admin. Advik, you're also there? Yes. Okay. Ready? All right, children. All of you. Okay, Vinayak, please switch on your video if you can. Okay. All of you, please switch on your videos. Okay. Ready? Start. Yes. Start.
Jaya Radha Madhava Hari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunjari Hari Jaya Gopi Jana Giridhari Jaya Giridhari Yashodhanandana Vraja Jana Rangana Yashodhanandana Vraja Jana Rangana Jamuna Tiranajari Jamuna Tiranajari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridhari.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Nitai Gaur.
Hari Hari
Hari Wonderful. Next time, I will ask another group of children to perform on this. And this is our small stage. Okay, children? Next time, whoever wants to sing any other bhajan, I mean, maybe this bhajan only, but we sing Vaishnav bhajan. So, if you want to sing this Jai Radha Madhava, we can request Advik again to play the mridangam. And I will teach you how to play the kartal. Next time, please keep kartal ready with you. All of you should know the kartal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Fine. So we end this class today. Thank you very much, children. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you. Haribol. We'll meet next Sunday, 12.